right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
12. Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
11. Gun. Shot. Right 80. 11. Thomas. Shot.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. 12. 11 MT. Shot.
3rd and long for him here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Middle. Right 80. Alert.
Allen comes out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete.
See what I'm talking about? Wide open. Ghost would have caught that, cuz.
Help your guy out early in the game, right?
Ghost would have caught that.
I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Alert. Right 80. Middle. Alert. Half 85. It's out.
Back to the air, Allen. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, they need 7.
Round 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He finds Adams, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Round 80. Hey, tight. You go.
On first down, Allen. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is second down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd down. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Hey, home. Off 52. Half. Alert! What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
56. Middle. Dubs, gun. Where's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Brought down back at the 32.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Middle. Hey, tight. Alert! Look out!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He dumps this off to Cook. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
180! Out! Half 85, half 85. Look out!
From the red zone on first. On the move, and they take this in for the score. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. Josh Allen, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
12, here we go. Stop.
They give on second, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Looking to return from the 29. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. To the sideline it goes. He's got to be on the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down throw for Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
14. Bengals nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set the kickoff.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
On 1, right?
2nd and 3 now.
12. Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Gun.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's conked, and it's Higgins again. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. 180. 11, MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
There we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Cook. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Round 80. Half. What's that?
Play action now. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Round 80! Look out!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So first down from the 41. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Regular. Out! Half.
Here's Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 21. Bengals nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. That.
Off the play fake. Burrow. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Tight. Look out.
Blitz coming here. Allen. From the left side, taken in by Adams. It'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
319. Monday. It's out.
Allen looking to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Breaks the tempo. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a give to Cook. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now Allen off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hauled in left side. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that play just got worse the longer it went on, didn't it? Nearly lost the football, and what started as a positive gain is going to wind up losing them some yards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
11. Gun. 11. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Going for Higgins, but it's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Drops it off to Cook. Now the Bengals have it. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
11 MT, Tate. Here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. Still some room at the 20. And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. 11, 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
On the toss, right side. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
14.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Allen setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Allen on 3rd and short. Got his man. Shakir has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
To the air again, Allen. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Sahad. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Tate. 11 MT. Tate. 11 11. 11 Thomas. 12 12 12. Sahad.
Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Allen to throw. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Bills 31, Bengals 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Right 80. Right hot. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
What is 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Throwing is Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On third down, here's Burrow. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Intercepted in the end zone. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points, but boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
3-19, look out.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10. Now we'll give to Cook, running left. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Bass's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Burrow on 1st down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
MT, tape. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. No, they get him yet again. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. What is touch? 11, 11, 11. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo.